What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Unless this happens to be your very first time here, then come on in, take a seat. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Abigail. I do musical reactions here on YouTube on the first take, completely blind, and I'm so happy to say that we are reacting to a Buy Me a Coffee request. This one is brought to us by Rob W. How you doing, Rob? Thank you very, very much for this request because it's been a minute since I've reacted to this artist. What he requested this time around is more Wage War. The song is called Song of the Swamp. Last time I reacted to Wage War was one time ago, and it was almost half a year ago. So it's been a long time since I've heard these guys. I look forward to diving back in. If we take a look at the description here, this was uploaded just 2 months ago and it's got 771,000 views. Expanding the description, we have a whole bunch of links on their official store, their merch, where to buy their music, download their music, all of their social media links. Guys, if you want to support Wage War, the easiest way to do so is to check out this description and just click on all the links. Here's how we'll do it, guys. We'll go ahead and watch this video once together. I will pause twice just to give you my thoughts and commentary in real time as it comes to me. Occasionally, I'll be looking down to take some notes. That's what I'm doing when I'm looking down. I'm not just playing on my phone. I'm quite literally taking notes, and then we'll go ahead and talk about it after. All right. I don't know where my voices went. I sound so funny right now. I might be drinking some water too, just because I don't know what's going on with my voice. But I digress. Let's go ahead and put this headset on here. Mic check looks good. The sound check is good. And the quality of the video, what do we have? 1440. That's what I'm going to choose. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive right in. So once again, I give you Wage War, and the song is called Song of the Swamp. Here we go.
There's a dark storm growing from beyond the trees. It feeds on the spoils, killing more than it is. There is no suffering, it's silence in the song of the swamp. It's a show, look, fight for your life to the top.
Whoa! Okay.
Set apart from the cower of the common man. Deep down in the shadows of the pale moon, there's a battle with the evergloom. It calls me.
Woo!
By
Jeez!
it calls me.
Okay. It's been a minute since I've heard these guys. His vocals are intense. My goodness. Okay. The opening shot, quite literally, we heard just the ambience of typical swamp, like, fashion. So we hear some bugs, we hear some crickets or something. We hear some gators in the water. Very appropriate for a song titled Swamp War. Song of the Swamp. It is obviously the Song of the Swamp. I get that just from the opening shot. But then my dude starts to sing. And by sing, I do mean scream at me violently. His harsh vocals are intense. He has different screams. And what we heard just now towards the end, they're in the higher register, was really cool, because primarily for the majority of the song he was kind of down to his mid growl. I feel like he could growl lower if he tried. I think he was mid and then one time he just kind of went and did this high growl, which he ended with a very appropriate very intense so far. The riffs, very easy just to nod your head to. It's very, very easy to get lost in those guitar riffs. I am trying to pay a little more attention to the bass because I'm so on the guitars and his vocals right now. So I'll try to pay attention more to the bass, as well as the drums as well, just everything in general. It's hard to do everything at once in one go when it comes to how I react. I like to pay attention to the lyrics. That's not happening this one, just because I'm not picking up on half of what he's saying. So I might do that off stream, just kind of look at the lyrics. The second thing are the visuals. And then the third, my favorite, the instrumentation. What am I hearing? How did they put this together? So very interesting so far. Let me go back just a little bit here. They are literally on a platform in the swamp. Appropriate. Let's keep going. Four drone shots. There's a high scream. Alligator. I don't know what we're about to go through or what's about to happen, but the whole entire song shifted right there. But before we move on, the interesting shots of all of these gators, I'm finding quite intriguing. There was quite literally a shot of a gator that bit the camera. Where are they at, man? I wonder if this is, I have no idea. But I am curious if you happen to know where this was shot. He does have a lot of different screams. Sorry, I was trying not to sneeze. That was awkward. Sorry. And actually, shots, I meant vocals, a lot of different, I'm trying to think of two things at once, a lot of different screams. He can definitely go low, and I'm definitely hearing it, mid and high. He can do it all. But why I said shots was, this is an interesting drone shot that I am paying attention to now, just because of, I like how they put these visuals together. There are obviously some that are very up close and personal, and then some that are far back with this drone. And it's actually because of the drone that I'm wondering where this was shot. I actually thought that all of these were gators around them. I hope not. That is spooky. I don't think so. Maybe they're just logs or, whatever it is. But there were a lot of gators in this shot. So maybe I want to be surprised. I don't know. Somebody let me know if you happen to know. Regardless, we just got to our second pause of this video. That is my final and last pause. And suddenly the song took a twist. It just got really quiet. And they're saying something about alligators. So we're going to find out what they're talking about here. That was my final pause. We'll go ahead and play it out until the end here. I'll continue to take my notes and we'll talk about it after. But I am curious to know how the song is about to shift. That's why I went back 5 seconds just to catch that shift and make sure we don't miss anything. Let's play it till the end.
Alligators, the American version of the crocodile, lie hidden in the swamps. Fish are the basis of their diet, but they eat anything they can overpower.
Those were gators, huh? Woohoo! Cool. Overpower? Is that what he said? Whoa. And then the slow zoom out with that drone. I think those are actually gators around him, surrounding him. I wanted to think it was like driftwood or, just, pieces of whatever. I'm pretty sure those were gators. Okay. That was intense. So at the end there, they say gators. Quite literally eat anything they overpower. And then he starts to sing overpower, I think is what he says. It's hard for me in general to make out the lyrics of metal. But yeah. Now I see why it's the song of the swamp. Pretty much song of the gator. Eats anything it overpowers. Okay. Well, I thought the vocals were incredible. Did I write anything besides that? I mean, just all of the gators in this video were really, really cool. Especially when one of them happened to take a bite at the camera and they used that shot. Very, very cool. Because they will quite literally eat anything they overpower, even if it's a camera. Apparently. This guy's vocals, man. He goes all over the place. Mid, low, high. He was everywhere. I'll have to take a closer look at the lyrics because I wasn't picking up too many lyrics, but geez, I didn't pay attention to the bass either. The bass is just so easily overpowered by the harsh vocals and the electric guitars. Unless you're really trying to pay attention solely to it, I tend to miss it. I'm sure he was going hard though. I just happened to pay attention to other things. My favorite part of the song? I think towards the end there, they did a slight pause where they were rocking really hard. They pause everything and then come back in together. I like those little delays, or let's call them pauses. I like those pauses just because you have to be so tight, especially doing that live. So I'm just impressed when a band chooses to implement that and add that into the song. I really liked that. But in general, the guitar riffs in this song were really sick too. Very easy to just jam out to. My goodness. I think that's what my favorite part of the song was. Feel free to let me know your favorite part of the song as well, because this guy's vocals were incredible. So sick. And if you happen to know where this was shot, let me know. Just out of curiosity, I'd love to have a conversation with you in the comments section. I quite literally check my comments every night before bed. So if you happen to know, just let me know in the comments section down below. Thank you so very, very much to Rob for this request. And thank you guys so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this reaction, please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the Patreon link as well as the Discord link in the description below. And I will see you next time. Bye.